Sunday shop do 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 do. Sunday shop do 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 do. Sunday shop do 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 do. Howdy peeps, how are we all? Um, yeah, apologies for no stream last weekend. We'll get into that a little bit later. Not been the greatest over the last week or so. Let's just say I found out the last time I went to the doctors was 6 years ago, 2015. It was dull, get a Sharpie. I'll try and brighten your day up, Tampa Tom. How the hell are you, anyway? Hope all is good with you. Same with you, Aaron. Yeah, so we'll try and brighten things up for all of us. Use cheering up, but yeah. Basically, the old black dog has reared its head again. So, hello, Kay. How are you? So, yes, I'm currently signed off work with depression and anxiety. The insomnia and irritable bowel just go along with that. So, yeah, great. Hence why I wasn't on last Sunday. I'll try and keep it together today, but I figured no one wanted to sit there and watch me howl for 2 hours. So, yeah, so let's get to the more usual starting kind of thing. What's been going on in the fish room? Not a huge amount, thankfully. So with the finding the willpower or actually getting going and doing things has been tricky. So I have managed to be getting my water changes and stuff done, feeding the fish, that kind of. So the basics have all been done, but I haven't gone in depth into too much. Hope the job interview goes well on Tuesday. Good that you had another wisdom tooth out as well. Howdy, Big J. Good to see you. Oh, pardon me. There we go. So yeah, not a huge amount been going on. The bottom tub down there, as from this morning, no longer has plecos in it. Hey, Jess. Because we sold another 45 bristle noses this morning. Yeah. I know, that brings up to 235 bristle noses I've sold this year. It's kind of scary when you think about the amount I've still got. No new fish. Yeah, you're probably finding. I'm not entirely sure about them at the moment because the Epistogramma agassizii fire reds, Marco and Floor, they were the last fish I got. But they're currently hiding up behind the filter. So whether they're just hiding behind there because bad things, or whether they're hiding up behind there because they might be doing the breedy thing, I don't know. Don't really want to disturb them if I can't help it. Then it's changed now at private, so only do teeth start hurt and no longer seeing about gits. Why is it dentists always just want to make more money? But what I did get today, because I haven't said, unfortunately, Engelbert the better is no longer with us. He was kind of getting lethargic, and he started losing his colour, and then he just passed away, bless him. So rather than get another better, what I did today with the money I got from the Plecklets is that tank is now home to 10 topaz blue cherry shrimp. So hopefully we can get a topaz blue colony going, because that shrimp tank is just skittles. There's all sorts in there, everything red, yellow, green, blue, orange, black, and natural colours in there. Yes, blue neos. Okay, yeah. And it was a bit of a weird one, which I'm probably going to have a mull over about the water. Now, as most of you know, my water is pretty much liquid rock. It's hard. You know, you could chip your teeth on it. I have. So I asked, because the shrimp at the place I went to are, well, they're actually in fluval flexes, basically. You know, they're in individual tanks rather than in the system. So I thought, they are in different. I'll just ask if they're in tap water or RO water or whatever. Guy goes, yeah, they're in, it's 50-50. He says half RO, half tap. But cool. Yep, I can't do that, but I can make allowances and adjustments for it. So I got them home, dumped the bag into at least 10 Paclimate for a bit, and got water testing strips out. Stuck one in the tank, one in the bag. pH, GH, KH are the same. Nitrates in my tank are lower. Okay. Well, it's 50-50. It should be lower. So I've got my TDS pen out now. It's not a posh one. It's just a cheapy one that you can't even calibrate. But we don't need to worry about that, because I'm not looking for precise numbers. I'm just looking for a ballpark, a guesstimate. You know. So tested my tank water. Came out 270. Yeah, that's usually what mine's around about, 270, 300. Stuck it in the bag. It came out at 600 parts per million TDS. It's like, oh, my water's softer than half RO water they had of it. Right, so yeah, so we did not necessarily a drip acclimation, more just a turkey-based acclimation for an hour or two, basically till the bag was full, then just tip them in. So yeah, hopefully at some point I'll get around to doing a video of those. They're rather expensive, but they're very pretty and they do look very nice in that tank. So there we go. And also, it'll take less upkeep than the better tank with the better in it. His shrimp poop ain't as big as better poop. And they clear everything up that might be in there. Them the Nerite snails anyway. The other shrimp colony is booming. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of babies in there now, so finally seems to have recovered, which isn't too bad, because at one point it was down to 6 shrimp left in there. Bloody planaria had eaten the rest. So yes, so that's all we got. But the bottom tub that now only has, I think is one bristle nose left in there. I think it was hiding behind the heater and I couldn't be bothered to try and catch it this morning. So the tub that is under the stairs, the bristle noses in there will be going in there. So that's done and emptied and out of the way. There are now, well, there might be the odd one, but so there are now no bristle noses in there or there. So the fact that I've got another batch in the breeder box isn't a problem. That will be easy to, or they'll be easy to home because I've got an empty tank up there anyway. And then it's just a case of finding someone who will actually take the cribs off my hand. Because, yeah, we've got some fully grown cribs now. Hopefully we don't start getting extra babies. It doesn't look like Missy Crib and Mr. Crib will be breeding again anytime soon after he decided to attack her and blind her in one eye, but she's doing much better now. She's basically back to her old self, just a bit more nervy, a bit more grumpy, but she's actively swimming about and doing stuff again now. And the eyes all, I say, healed up. She's blind, but no signs of infections or anything nasty going on. So that's all that. So other than that, I've really not done much at all this week, other than sit around feeling sorry for myself, thinking, thinking prescription medication, dealing with side effects. Typical of me, the main side effect I get is flatulence. And the other one is I can breathe through my nose. Yeah, one of the side effects of one of the tablets is that it can apparently cause dry mucous membranes or something like that. But basically, just means I can breathe. So that's all good. As for the depression, anxiety, etc., I'm actually doing it properly this time. So I've spoke to the doctors, signed myself up for the NHS mental health thingy. So we're hopefully going to get to the bottom of this and get it sorted out finally. Hey Warrior, how you doing? Good to see you here. So yes, there we are. Oh, and I've got a haircut tomorrow. Hey Chubbs, how you doing? Yeah, I'll go with I'm okay, Warrior. It's a long story, but you know. I'm just going to be glad to get rid of this mop tomorrow. I mean, it's just getting ludicrous now. It's starting to look like Jeff Castellucci. And if you don't know who that is, if you look on YouTube for 16 Tons, he's a singer. He's a basso profondo. He's done a cover of that. Awesome job he's done of it too. The old Tennessee Ernie Williams song, I think. Yeah. Showing my age. That's maybe that. Pammy Lala, how the devil are you, my dear? I hope you're well. And Undertaker, hello. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. This week, that awesome little dude there, he's been looking after me something chronic. He really has. He's been snuggling. He's been giving me head rubs. He's been snoozing on the pillow next to my head. He always knew which part of you needed attention, as it were. You know, if I hurt my knee, he'd go and snuggle my knee while he was alive. If I had stomach problems, he'd curl up around by my stomach. But this week he's been curled up by my head because he knows that's what's causing the problems at the moment. So yeah, he's been doing that. Oh, hello, Dave. You right there, Davey? Yeah. Wait. You're hiding behind the filter for your daft apron. So that's been pretty much it. I've been sat around watching stuff on YouTube. Unfortunately, not fishy content for the most part. Just more kind of mindless side. Yeah, actually watching people falling over and things like that. Nothing too deep. Just trying to keep things light for my mind. Oh, it's going to be interesting when the doctor asks about dreams, because that's one of the things he was a bit concerned about, because apparently some of the tablets I'm on can give you bad dreams. It's just what I call dreams. But yes, there's that. At least the birdies are happy in the garden. If Rack was here, he could probably identify him by the song. Probably sparrow. Sparrows or starlings. I've got some blue tits and great tits. A couple of finches come visit. So yes, that's where we are. And I'm really unprepared. Oh, Undertaker's up to 8 tanks. Nice one. More tanks is more better. I've got running at the moment 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 15 running at the moment. That one I can turn off because there's nothing in it. I just turned it on in case I bought some fish today that needed to go in quarantine. And I'll say the tub under the stairs will be emptied tomorrow. So that'll be 13 then. Yay. No, not yay as in I've got empty fish tanks, more yay as in it's going to take me less time to do my water changes and things, which is something I have been struggling with. Again, all part of that. You just don't want to do anything. You kind of have to make yourself do things. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're outside his window. No, they're definitely out my back door. Not out, not up. I know what you people are like. Mind you, Sean's not here, or Marriott, so we might get away with saying things that could be construed slightly dirtily. Well, Marriott did say she would be here, so perhaps she's fallen asleep. And anything else occurred? No, I think personally that's about all that's happened last. Oh, we've got a new better male called Mabel. Yeah, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, don't know where that one came from. Yeah, so I'm now no betters. Now that poor little Englybert is no longer with us. Shawnee Sean. He's working in the shed. Yeah. Be careful, Sean. I know what you're like. Make sure that sharp thing is out of the way and that heavy thing isn't going to fall on you. Yeah. If the knife can go back into its handle, or if you can like put a cover on it, do it, because there's the lovely Marrot. How the devil are you, my sweet? You're here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but you're all out of bubblegum. And there's Griffin. Hello, sir. How the devil are you? I already moved everything outside so I don't trip on pipes again. Oh dear. Yeah, we're just too similar, you and I, Sean. It's like you could put one of us in an environment, get the other one to watch, and they could tell you exactly what's going to go wrong. How the hell they let me drive a forklift for 14 years, I have no idea. Balloon mollies as well. Cool. Not something I've had. I've seen balloon fish, but don't really appeal to me, as it were. Pollen, yes. Yes. So I've been on the antihistamines now for a couple of months, so I'm kind of used to it by this point. I'm saying that is one of the things about my new medication is that it does dry my nose out, so I'm not completely bunged up solid. I even managed to cut the front grass without basically blinding myself overnight. Hello, little Lisa. Hope you're well. Yeah. Yes, it's and I noticed today as we were coming back from Swallow Aquatics that the oilseed rape is now in flower as well, so everyone's going to suffer, even the people without hay fever. Yeah, tree pollen, yeah. Yes. So when you go outside and everything's like yellow, it's just covered in pollen, you shut the door and go back in. Either one of us would have guessed about the electric shock. Now, electric shocks do tend to be a bit kind of bolt out of the blue, but righty ho, see you in a bit, Az. Have a good evening, enjoy your tea. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to have. I had a Cornish pasty this morning, so I might be all right. Yeah, that's the other thing. No appetite either. So, I will do, Aaron. You too. I'm definitely staying away from sharp objects at the moment. So, this, yeah, yes, yeah. That's the yeah. Well, I mean, let's put it this way. Last Sunday, going from work Saturday night, I think it was about 4:30 in the morning. Fell asleep. Woke up again about 6. And yeah, it was just, there was no way I was going to go live. Yeah, usually a good rule in general. Stay away from sharp objects. Yes. And I guess it's something that a lot of, especially women, have been taught over the years, because they certainly stay away. Hubby, a few hours before I came home, yeah, it does. I could go out and do the gardening, fine, come back indoors, give it an hour or two, and then, oh yeah, I can't see, I can't breathe. Oh dear. Yeah, and 2x4s. Yeah, we've got the same. Yeah, I've injured myself with 2x4s as well. That's where I broke my feet. Yeah, Sean's ribs, my feet. Yeah, my ribs are fine with 2x4s. It's pull cues that are the problem there. I hope it's not too much of a scorching hot summer. Yeah, me too. Me too. I really don't do well in the heat. Um, Heck, I've got the door open now just to keep it a bit cooler in here. Yes, hello, Clowny Loach. I can hear you clicking away. Are you fine? Oh, you're eating dead leaf, are you? You make the clicky sounds because you found something good to eat, and the little Clowny Loach comes along. And Happy Cara sits there looking at you like, what the hell are you guys doing? 25 days time. It's warmer there than it is here then. It's sort of mid to high teens here during the day. Got some garden mint plants to deter wasps. Don't plant mint in the garden, Lisa. Plant it in containers, because otherwise it'll just take over. And Cheryl, hello, my dear. How the devil are you? Yes. Random stuff Sharpe knows. Gardening as well. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You bought them now. The citrus mint also keeps cats away. They're in pots. Yeah, because that will take over. I mean, it'll grow up through a patio. So up high too as a dog might. Yeah, dogs will quite happily munch on it. Cats will pee on it though, scoffing a shish kebab left over. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Yeah, I never ate any of my mint either because the cat kept watering it. Oh no, what's the matter, Marek? Hope nothing too serious. Oh no, last thing you want, more hospital visits. So they're just going to have a room sat just for your family. Yeah, mint in pots is always good. Reminds me, I've really got to put something back in my pots because the mint and the is it parsley? Yeah, parsley died off last year. Yeah, it does seed well. That is true. Yeah. When it starts flowering, chop the flowers off. And he broke your ankle. Oh dear. He hasn't done a Sharpie and a Sean, has he? He hasn't done a silly and injured himself. Although with ankles, sometimes it's better to break them than do other things, given the state of mind. yeah, get well soon, fist bump. No, is Spazzy out and about, is he? Oh, there he is. There's Spazzy boy. Yes. Hello, gorgeous boy. You're such a sweet boy, ain't you? Hey. Let's have a look see at Spazzy. He's nicer to look at than I am. There we go. Oh, he's going to say hello. No, he's going to bugger off. IR Spaz, IR said hello. IR going to investigate what's underneath this filter. Or I'm just going to fall asleep in the crypts again. Oh, what else we got? Let's see. Yeah. Happy Caras, they're always nice to look at. Will this cable stretch long enough to see the shrimp tank remotely? Yeah, you can just about see it. No shelly dwellies. And there we go. Something jumped out the back of the car, found the only. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing I'd do as well. Find the only pothole there is. Yeah, Spaz is a good boy. Yeah, hey? Are you smiling at me now? Are you? Yeah? And now you're showing me your tippy pegs. Yeah. So he's got to be the most chill fish there is. Only he does have his moments. He does. That's why he's called Spaz. But yeah, he's a good boy. He's not remotely aggressive. He just eats anything that fits in his mouth, which to the moment is about 50 guppies, 4 harlequin rasboras, a couple of ember tetras, and I think 2 bamboo shrimp and 2 vampire shrimp. Hello, Bob. How the heck are you, sir? Well, the Acaras are technically predators, but yeah, there's not many fish who just lay there and let you stroke them. It's one of those where I think, yeah, he's found something to eat down there. If you have only Spazzy, you found something edible. No, call me at 11 at night. You knew something. Yeah, this is it. When the phone starts ringing at weird times of day or night, you know something's wrong. Yes. They're all happy, friendly fish in there. I think probably the most aggressive fish in there is Dave, the brittle-nosed pleco. And that's only if someone tries to eat a algae wafer. Then they get head-butted. First thing said, well, what's wrong? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm bearing up, Marek. I'm getting help and taking the medication, and yeah, we'll get there. It might take some time. Might need to change jobs. Who knows? But we'll get there. I'll get it figured out. Yeah, exactly. Can't share food. You see all these crisps and chips and chocolate bars, and they all say share size on there, and I'm like, no, 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 no. That's a single portion. Oh, when you order chips and the other person, yeah. Oh, we're on a tickling the like button, are we? Thank you very much, Bob. Sean's lost his PVC cutter. Check your socks. Sorry, that's a joke from modelling group from years ago. The amount of times you drop a part, can't find it, and then it's stuck in your sock. Oh. It takes time. The bosses need counted blessings that he's still alive. Yeah, there is that. It's yeah. I found a recent crime scene. No, I haven't got my PVC cutter anywhere near. If I had my pipe cutter, I'd be going. If I was up in the man cave, if I was doing a specifically modelling thing, then yeah, I'd want a hand. You can tickle my button, Lisa. Oh dear. So I don't know if any of you watch Mr. Ballen, Ballen. Does true crime, paranormal stories kind of things, but every single video has a different way to molest the like button. So yeah, some of them are rather funny, and he's really rather entertaining as well. So behave, Shelley Dwellies. Are we going to act in the herd again? We're going to have to start selling some of you. Is that it? Hey? Yeah, well, let me worry about getting the Crebensis sold off or traded off first before, right? Yeah. Good. Yes, yeah. Yes, some of the, or I say some, quite a few of the cribs are now fully grown, basically. Oops. And a lot of the rest of them are of breeding age as well. And put it on the A-front. So what you're saying is you're lucky it didn't fall off and smack you on the head, or is that how you found it? The Epistos are currently hiding behind the filter, Marek. Don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, they've been hiding up behind the filter all day. Sean lives in the bad part of the state. Well, I mean, yeah, that's got nothing to do with Sean living there, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know if they're hiding up or whether they might be like laying eggs behind there. You never know. Give them a would have been circumstantial evidence anyway. Plus, it's going to be really hard to try and kill someone with a pipe cutter. Walked outside, saw the shine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. How are your little bubbers, Marrett? Your whiptails and CPDs? Teeny tiny little CPD babies. There's some aggression going on in here. I say aggression. Bit more. This is my bit of the tank. Go away. I'm wondering if there are any babies in there. Yeah. Yeah, you're thinking Jesuit priests, were you, Marrett? The Briss. Ah, Larry, how the devil are you, sir? Good to see you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't show John Wayne Bobbitt a pipe cutter. Let's put it that way. Um, or Lorena Bobbitt. Give her bad ideas. And I'm just thinking back to when I did actually see that video. Oh, yuck. Yeah, we'll try not to dwell on that one. Yeah. Thought things were blurrier than usual. Yeah, that's Pleco water, that is. Ugh. From this morning. Because they weren't all little. uh, I mean, let's just say when you can sex bristle noses, they're definitely big enough to be selling. Look for next weekend, long weekend, lots of wine. Did I? Oh, no, never have bank holidays off. I mean, I'm off next week because I had it booked as holiday anyway. Because yeah, probably going to be getting signed off by the doctor again anyway. So we shall see. Which kind of works quite well because if I can get another week off, then at least means I won't have to work on my birthday, which is on the Friday. So that would be a bonus. Yeah, I'm currently signed off work sick. Lisa, modding in a second stream and eating a scrambled egg sandwich, not as organised as it sounds. Can't go wrong with a scrambled egg, buddy. Yeah. So yes, I'm signed off with depression and anxiety at the moment, Lisa. That's what's going on. And howdy, Mike's Aquatics and Things. I hope you're well. Yeah, we got the Soxy lady here. Happy early birthday. Very early. It's not next Friday, the Friday after, I think. What are we today? 26th? Yeah, Thursday or Friday. Back in the next week. Yeah, I know. I've kind of had it since I was a teenager, but this is like the first time I've actually sought help as an adult. So hopefully we can figure it out. And yeah. But at least I know I can't, while I'm getting doctor's notes, I can't be sacked. So if the boss wants to get rid of me, yeah, I'm not quitting. And thank you, Bob, welcoming all the new peeps. So what? So this is the thing. There's so little has happened this week. Well, I mean, lots happened, but not really I can talk about, or that would be remotely interesting. I'm trying to think what happened the week before. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, exactly, Mara. It doesn't knock, just slams you in the face. Yeah. Yeah, they would. And I would probably sue. Um, really, really like. uh, when you get to my age, you don't worry about birthdays too much anymore. I'm just hoping that Mary hasn't spoilt me again this year. I mean, she did tell me to stop looking at the Fluval Megaflex today in the shop, so I hope she hasn't. Um, I did tell her all I wanted was a new beard trimmer and some socks. Always need socks. Yeah, it's yes, it's. But hey, we shall see how. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not even been in. You know, so it's where I would normally do most of my shopping of a week, and I've not been in. The last time I was in there was last Saturday when I was working. I just not in the mood for confrontation. Yeah, exactly. I've got to get my head back in the right place. Although the boss, or most bosses, probably wouldn't agree. Um, but yeah, my health is more important than their business, or your health is more important than their business. And need more model kits. Actually, you need more. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have thought about getting some more model kits. I've still got quite a bunch in the stash. I've just got no urge to go up there and build and paint. I've got several of them part built at the moment. Heck, I've got at least 2 or 3 tanks ready to paint in boxes. And I've had that sat down there for about a month. So literally, these are 3 Necron warriors. What colour paint was it? Does it even say what colour paint it was? No. Guessing it's going to need a new rack of tanks. Well, unfortunately, funds at the moment won't stretch to a new rack, and space as well. Let's see, what paint was it? Rune Lord Brass. Oh, cool, that's one I haven't actually got, so nice. Yeah. I've got a kit, was going to put it together, and that's worth $85 now. Yeah, that's all the more reason to build it, though, Larry. See, I've got a itchy ear. Also, on top of that, I've got quite a few out of production kits that are doing nothing but going up in value. And the best thing to do with a kit that's out of production and getting rarer is to build it, just to upset the collectors. Oh, geez, I'm not paying American bloody doctors' prices. New rack means new shoulders. Yeah, true. How many of those energy drinks are you drinking? Not that many. This is the first one today. But yeah, I mean, I've suffered with anxiety from way before I started on the caffeine. I mean, let's be honest. I pretty much get through one of them a day. So it's not caffeine related. Derek, how the devil are you, sir? Long time no see. Oh, has your dad been permanent nurses, Sean? Is that what it is? No, don't. You see, I just caught that a bit wrong, and I read Nurse Marriott, and then my mind went to places that it shouldn't be going. No, get your mind out of the gutter, Sharpe. Well, it's less of a gutter, more of a crevice. Or the Grand Canyon, better than Nurse Ratchet. Oh dear. It's one of them things. If ever I end up doctors, hospitals, or whatever, I never end up with the young, pretty nurses. I always end up with the old, grumpy, ugly ones that have been doing it for so long that it's just you go in for a blood test and they're like, and you go like that. They just stab you. Old matrons. Yep, that's the ones I get. One who's been doing it since probably before I was born. Yeah, I'm on the mend, Eric. Well, trying to be on the mend. Let's see how I go. Take it a bit at a time. But hey, at least I've got no new scars this time, so that's always a bonus. No new scars and no new broken bones. They're usually symptoms of when I'm depressed. So yeah, that's all sorted. Trying to think, was there any other fishy stuff I had to discuss? No, no, not really. Yeah, I'm basically a walking piece of scar tissue. It's don't know what else They probably won't see me show up, but I've got them from like up there down, pretty much down to my elbow. Both arms, both legs, chest, back, stomach. And so bad at drawing blood, I look like a junkie when you know it's bad when you're like, just give me the bloody needle, I'll do it. Oh dear, I know, I heard. Tablets are good, mega space and chilled out. Yeah, I probably seem fairly normal, but that is just the tablets. Because I forgot to take it this morning, like a stupid boy, and I pretty much had a massive panic attack in the fish shop. If I'd have been in there more than a couple more minutes, I would have had to leave. Oh God, what message is Marriott sending me? Yeah, except I wasn't picturing this. I wasn't picturing a skinny blonde girl in the nurse's outfit, Marriott. You know that. Yeah, it's one of those things. Is I am pretty good at, and have been for quite a long time, good at hiding it. But yeah, people who have been there can see through it. So yeah, I mean, we went in to the fish shop, fine, hand over the fish, blah blah blah. Got me money. I went to look, and we must have been in there 20 minutes, and I was on the verge of freaking out and having to run out. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get back to normalcy. Whether I'm here for 2 hours, no, I don't know. See how I'm feeling is how I'm running it. But yeah, but the annoying thing is, I mean, it's like even like calling the doctor. I had to build up the courage to call the doctors. I'm thinking, I'm sat there looking at the phone thinking, why am I nervous about phoning in doctor? Why did I get nervous about crossing the road the other day? I don't normally look. I just walk across the street. I don't even look most of the time. Now I am stood at the side of the road going, is that a big enough gap? Can I get, is that person stopping to let me across? And yeah. Rika Stanhouse a link. And yeah, no, share away, Bob. It's all right. Rico's a good person. Exactly. Used to it. What they're there for. Use them. And also, it's that time of year where we start getting the flies now in this town. Due to the fact that A, we're surrounded by farms, including pig farms, and B, there's a chicken factory in town. So we get lots of flies in Attleborough. Yeah, I'll say it's then I get the fight in my mind is like, why are you doing this? this isn't something that bothers you. You can do this. You know you can do this. You've done this millions of times. Like walking into a shop and buying something, especially in a shop where I know what I'm looking at and I know what I'm talking about. Now I could kind of get it if I didn't. Now, if it was like, I don't know, a women's underwear shop, a bit confused and overwhelmed, but horny. But it's just, that is the annoying bit about it, is it's your brain fighting itself, sabotaging itself, and you can fight it, but it still don't do much. So you just have to go with the flow pretty much until you can come out the other side of it. So anyway, donkey chases, and I'll just stick a fly paper up. That's the easy way of doing it. Either that, or they have a tendency to end up in a fish tank. Oh yeah, you got the cicadas this year, haven't you? Yeah, sucks when the troll finds the panic button. That it does. Yeah, was it Callie put a post up about the cicadas this week? Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with that in the UK. And we get the June bugs in May, but they're only about for a week. And I'm cancelling for the night session next week. Yeah, that's probably the route I'm going to have to go down as well, Cheryl. So we shall see. It's one of those things. It's like, would it be worth making a video about? Because I'm not sure if I'm not qualified. I know what I'm talking about because I've had it for so long, but it's one of those things where it is a serious subject that needs to be taken very seriously. It's just whether I can get my thoughts on the subject right, so it's not just like some 20-30 minute rambly waffle that goes all over the place and doesn't follow any kind of linear thought progress. And if people want to hear my views on it, then I'll think about it and see if I can figure something out. Yeah, I know, Sean. Yeah, it's hard to talk about when you don't know what you want to talk about. If it was one thing that I could easily solve, I would have done it, but I think my friend does it call you every week too. That's good. So I speak to Mary at least twice a day. So we're tend to get a weird sense of humour. We do. We get a very dark sense of humour. So it's one of those things I've said for donkey's years now. I think I just operate generally at a lower level to most people. What I would maybe class as happiness is what most people class as a normal day. New standing desk delivered. Ooh, nice. How long until it's got a fish tank on it, Bob? Or under it? Come on, let's be honest. There's a flat surface in your house that's going to have a fish tank on it. Yeah, it's the little things that should be appreciated more. Exactly. You know, life isn't all about making money and being successful and in any measurable way. We get one chance at this. We deserve a bit of happiness at least. And at the end of the day, you can't take it with you when you die. No. It's, I mean, look at me generally. Right? Yeah, success is getting out of bed on some days. It is. Monday was especially bad. Um, yeah, I know, Sean. Yeah, just having a bit of banter and a laugh. And so that's why I've been trying not to watch anything too deep or heavy on YouTube. Just keep things light. Try not to watch anything, let's say, too dark or paranormal, um, or serial killers, or the usual stuff I'd watch. Um, I was trying to keep my mind out of that place, and I'm trying not to put the walls up as well, because when I put the walls up, that's it. Yeah. It takes a long while for it to come down again. So, yeah, that's all we got on that one. Yeah. As I said, yeah, as Marit says, success and Larry getting out of bed. You know, literally, I've been off work all week. It took me till Friday to finish my water changes. Normally, they're done by Thursday. If there is any left to do on Thursday, it's because I've been lazy. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it would have been Tuesday. I was really struggling because I started taking the tablets, so they hit me hard. No appetite, so I hadn't eaten anything either. But yeah, I mean, I decided, sod it, I'm going to have a nap. And woke up 4.5 hours later. No, I can manage it. Plants is a good distraction. Got chili and tomato plants coming out the ears. Time to clean your ears out, Cheryl. No siphons required. I've got two. Um, most of the tanks I just do with a jug anyway, especially the ones that are too low to get the siphon working in. Let's be honest, I'm going to be at home if anyone does turn up. It's not like I'm going to be going far. I think so far all I've got planned for next week is get a call from the doctor, and that's about it. Um, yeah, I know, Sean. I know. I've been there, done that. Why do you think it took me until nearly 40 before I decided, you know what, I'm not going to live my entire life on my own. jar of dried reaper peppers. Oh, dear Cheryl. Dearest Cheryl. If you're going to go with reapers, get that loo roll in the fridge, darling. You're going to need it. Yeah. So I think Larry is about the only other person I know of who quite willingly eat reaper. Oh. I mean, I've had a slight loss of appetite with the fact that I've got a big tub of ghost chili pork scratchings there, and I've not eaten them yet. Tisha, hello, how are you? Yes, yeah. And you won't be seeing me on the Father Fish stream again. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to go through my own choice, and I'm probably not welcome anyway, so meh. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Yes. Pepper off. Prepared to lose. Oh, it was hilarious watching Aquafunk and Rob93 do it. That was funny. I bet they both had problems the next day. It's one of the things, your body gets used to it, a little bit of capsaicin. And yeah. I mean, once your face goes numb, it doesn't get any worse anyway, so. Now, when your face is numb and your eyeballs are sweating, it doesn't get any hotter after that. You just can't feel anything, so. Yeah. Hey, speaking of not feeling anything, that's what happens when my walls go up. Yeah. It basically just completely switches off all emotion, which is scary. But then my brain works purely logically. Sweaty unicorn Vindaloo's from Iceland. Bless you. Yeah, Ember Tetra, Amano shrimp platters and guppies. That'd be very pretty. Heat macrolysums. Yeah. Yeah, floating plants. Exactly. No one wants. If someone says they got a bunch of floaters in their fish tank, I'm sorry. My mind is going to go to the toilet straight away. My mind doesn't go to thinking about, oh, what pretty plants might they be? Would they be frogbit or salvinia? It's like, why have you got big logs floating around in your fish tank? Probably helps with cycling a tank, I guess. Shrimp would probably eat it. Yeah, so I wonder what that would do to your water parameters if you just curled one off in a fish tank. Well, hey, the way they used to start the cycle was pee in the tank. Yeah, the other John just pees in his. Yeah, it's now the way it used to be done back in the day is you didn't go out and buy Dr. Tim's ammonia and a bacterial starter and blah blah blah. You just peed in the tank or put some fish in it. I think we need a bathroom break before we go there. Yeah, probably safest. We don't want you wetting the bed again, Marek. Either that or get your tenor lady in. You'll be all right. So I think Marek's Marek's in a similar position to me, just in more physical pain than doing it as well. So I hope the aftermath of the surgery is going well, Marek. You're healing up nicely. And there's a gorgeous girlie. Speaking of gorgeous girlies, it's Bertie. Hello, Bertie. Yes. You showing off for the camera? Yeah. You showing off your lovely big belly? Nom 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 nom. Exactly. You're here for fertilising. And heck, Pleco poop water goes on the garden. Yeah, that's well, that's going to be becoming in short supply. How many have I got? Yeah, all right. I think I've still got about 150 plecos, so we should be okay. Yeah, I know. Ludicrous amounts, but hey. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move some shells about again, aren't I? You guys are fighting over. Doing great. Still can't lift heavy stuff. Only downside, oh dear, weaker bladder. So if you can't lift heavy stuff, how are you doing with the girls? Are you having to get hubby to lift them for you? All right. Nobody drinks Cheryl's lemonade. Is that why lemon juice is yellow? Yeah, definitely permanent. I'm thinking more the heavy weight. I suppose that is the one upside of me at the moment. I have lost weight this week, so yeah. Doctors didn't try to hold you. I think doctors are probably well aware. Just let Marek do what Marek wants to do. Um, Oh, well, from the picture I saw, it looked like Marriott had been shot with a shotgun or something. It had holes in it, but you know. Would have taken multiple kisses better. Yeah. So there's that. Has anyone else got anything they'd like to talk about or ask me while we're being open and weird? So, so yeah, I've kind of run out of stuff to talk about. I've not really watched anything too interesting this week. And I think I might have to shut the door in a bit because it's starting to get a bit chilly. Going for a wander in the garden, water the mint, torture the dog with the pee. Oh no, poor doggy. I will, Lisa. You look after yourself too. Give the doggo a fuss from me. That's just the other thing that happened is another one of the neighbourhood cats, Sparky, little ginger cat, very old ginger cat. I haven't figured out who the new doctor is yet. If you're talking Doctor Who, I still can't remember who the last couple were. Last time I watched Doctor Who willingly, it was Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, so little Sparky stuck her head in the other day and she came in and had a fuss, which is very rare. So Zach probably had a word with her. Bless her, I forget how old she is now. She's in her 20s, definitely, which is blooming old for a cat. She's got hardly any teeth left. She's half deaf. But she's such a sweet little cat. Well, until she decides she's had enough of being sweet. You be you, Marriott. It's always a good thing to be yourself. So it's probably where I go wrong, is I cover things up very well. Yeah, suffice to say, I don't think anyone had much of a clue what was going on until I called in Monday saying, yeah, I'm not going to be coming in. And then sent the text in. Thank God there's only one of me. Yeah, one of me, one of you, one of Sean. I don't think the world could cope with anymore. So I've not watched Doctor Who, any of the new Doctor Who's. It was a bit of one of the Christmas ones I caught. It was David Tennant and Kylie Minogue. You're fine with a group of Marritts. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to think about that. Thankfully, that particular part of my brain kind of switched itself off lately. I know it's bad when someone has to nudge me and point out a pretty girl, and I don't pay any attention. I guess you get 3 kids, just as bad as Oh God, God help Norway. Yeah, it's got to go at your own pace. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do now. So get the help, get things sorted, and then see where we stand then. Thankfully, there aren't any other Sharpies in the world. Well, not from me anyway. Not that I'm aware of. Everyone has met my mum. His mum is crazy. No, you're not crazy. Well, you're a bit nuts, but you're not crazy. I mean, the time to worry is like if you or I start building a patio in the garden, just start digging big holes or anything like that. That's because we're going to fill them with someone. You say it. Yes, your mum's crazy. Yeah, but they probably love you because you are. That is the thing. Yeah, I say, got to be yourself. If yourself's crazy, then it's crazy. If not, yeah, makes you more interesting, if nothing else. Better than being all boring and normal. Something I would hate. I imagine watching TV like Love Island and then taking to Facebook or Messenger to discuss it. Exactly. Those of us who are a bit nuts are the interesting ones. We're the ones that will survive the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, bear in mind there were people protesting COVID restrictions in London yesterday when they've basically all been lifted now. I think they're basically protesting that they can't go on holiday abroad, or the places they want to go, they're not allowed to go, or they're going to have to do a 2-week quarantine when they come back. Well, yeah, and if you can't deal with that, then tough. I know I'm nuts. I've always been nuts. I have a certificate that proves it. Who are some of the ones who already have plans for the zombie apocalypse? Exactly. Yeah, got to know how to kill a zombie. Yeah, you got to know your ways around these things, so that when they do happen, oh, got the oldest on the phone. Tell him to look where he's putting his feet, Marriott. Otherwise you'll end up calling him Sean Sharp. Oh God, that'd be a bad person, wouldn't it? One more ciggy, I think. So we've still got 11 people here. Anyone got any questions or things I'd like to talk about? Because my mind has gone completely blur. It's because I've not actually been watching anything. I'd either been world peace or destruction. I think the latter is probably more likely. Bring about the apocalypse. World peace is probably fairly simple to figure out. You just have to kill about 7 billion people to get there. And ain't nobody got time for that. You got to admit, it is ludicrous when there are individuals who have more money than quite a few countries. It's just, what? You earn more per year than that country does? Seriously? Damn. Try giving it away. I think the solution for me is going to be start playing the lottery and hopefully win. And then don't have to work again or do anything I don't want to again. Heck, if I won enough, I'll get a house built to my exact specifications. So I'll read the seed. So I've got 2 for 99p. Well, bear in mind that postage on that is going to be probably 60p. I mean, I've done that. I've bought bits for modelling from China, and it's cost less than the shipping would be to get it from somewhere in the UK. Collects. Yeah, you know, I've literally bought stuff from China that was like 60p, and it delivered. And you're thinking, hang on, first class stamp in the UK costs more than that, and it's turned up in like a week. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of the other things I was thinking, was maybe sell off some of my DVDs as well, my old fishing rods and things like that. Get a few extra quid in, but we'll leave that until we need to. It's, you know, money, root of all evil. Well, money, religion, politics, those three. There are some, I don't use them anymore, Cheryl. I'm never likely to again. What have I got? What have I got? Well, they're all carbon. I've got a 13-metre pole, an 11-metre pole, 17-foot match rod, 10-foot feeder rod, 10-foot float waggler rod, 12-foot 2.5-pound carp rod, 12-foot 1.5-pound tench rod. What else is up there? I'm fishing brolly, chair, seat box, rod, reels, nets. Yeah, rod for every occasion. They're not expensive ones, they're middle of the road ones. I found the cheaper ones just really didn't do the job I needed them to. Scotty, Alien World of Quacks, how the devil are you? Yeah, that's the short one, Scott. The longest one, longest pole is, what's that in feet? 40 foot is the longest one. Sean's got to get some lunch. His blood sugar's dropping. Get on the monster, Sean. You know what you got to do. How are you anyway, Scott? Been a fair while. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm going to have for tea after this. You know, I ate all the bread. Probably another Cornish pasty. Doing well. About to do some landscaping on the front yard. Ooh, very posh. Yeah, I'm okay, Scott. I'm getting there. I'll get better. Yeah, someone's off one off at mine some years ago, nearly 200 quid's worth. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at getting an expensive pole, but then I thought, why am I thinking of spending £1,500 on a fishing pole? Dad's not a monster. Yeah, it'd probably kill him. To be fair, yeah. I was looking at one of the Daiwa is it Aerities, 14 and a half? Was it 14 and a half or 16? No, it was a 17-metre pole. But yeah, it was one of those where, yes, it's going to be lighter and stiffer than the one I've got. But yeah. Now I'm getting old and going to Home Depot sounds fun. Yeah, yeah. It's when on a Sunday you find yourself getting excited about going to, let's say, a big hardware store or a garden centre, Yeah, that's when you know you're getting old. Not that you are. You're still a blooming young pup. I've got T-shirts older than you, Scott. Heck. Yeah, I have. Damn. Yeah, been there, done that. So it used to be a Sunday was a day of rest for recovering from Saturday night. Now Sunday is the day that you do stuff. I'll go to the garden centre next weekend. Well, see, the upside of going to garden centres is they normally have a fish department, and it normally, in my experience, has things that you don't normally find everywhere else. And we've got some weird and random stuff in there, so it's always worth a look. And pub beer gardens in the sun last week. Yeah, yes, I think that probably didn't help me. Getting all the drunks come rolling in at 10:30 at night again at work. Refusing to wear masks, being awkward, dropping stuff. Yeah, I do enjoy a wander around a garden centre. You wouldn't think it looking at my gardens, but there we go. That bit of freedom was like, yeah. So I was thinking about going up to Norwich, having a wander around the shops, and then popping into a local, the nearest Maidenhead Aquatics. But given how I was today in the fish shop, I don't think that's a very good idea for me to be getting on a bus for 3/4 of an hour. Where you, yeah, I think I'll give it a miss. Probably safer that way. Don't want to go getting halfway to Norwich and freaking out, and then having to wait an hour just to get the bus back home again. Probably freaking out again on the way home. Country pubs. Then I get home and take my sleeping tablet and pass out. I was like, those who know me know I don't sleep well at the best of times. But yeah, I've been going to bed at like going to bed at 11 o'clock and not waking up till gone 8. So yeah, this is it. Normally, get on a bus, go up to Norwich, don't even think about it. It's 45 minutes on the bus, but where I am at the moment, no. Have I ever kept newts? I haven't, although they did have some in the shop today. They were hiding, so I didn't see them. But there are some. Technically, I don't keep newts, but there are some in my pond. Well, there were. They might have been eaten by the comic goldfish by now. They've eaten everything else. Yeah, newts are cool. They're kind of like somewhat less demanding axolotls. Easier to look after. A little while. Oh no! Why do you have to rip it all out? Did it start leaking, or someone complain about it? I don't know. My neighbours quite enjoy that I have a pond because I know Amanda, she quite regularly just looks out a back bedroom window watching fish swimming around in the pond or the frogs. Or various other wildlife that's out in the garden. Because prepare for UFO disclosure, June 2021. Ah, yes. Was there some more footage released recently? Right, too low on the ground, so needs to raise the soil bed up higher. Ah. Yeah, it's mine. Mine is all below ground, as it were. Oh boy, do I need to cut that back grass. It looks like it might rain though, so I'll have to leave it for a bit more. Yeah, I think I heard something about. Was it the US Air Force or US Navy releasing more footage of unidentified flying objects? Was it last week or week before? I can't remember. I've been out of it the last couple of weeks, so. Who's that? Is that a Spenny or a Dave? Let's have to Cara. What's she doing down there, eh? You guys all getting ready for beddy boys? Is that what it is? Yeah. Spaz is up in his new hiding position. Yeah. All intelligence agencies must give a full report of all of yeah, that could be interesting. Let's see how redacted it gets, but yeah, that's Spaz's new hiding place. He likes to get up actually in the top of the crypt under the light. Yeah, it might get released, but it'll get hidden. Can't have the public knowing exactly what's been going on. They might think the government's been lying to them. They might lose faith. And those people who already have lots and lots of faith and belief, yeah, it's going to cause some upset with the religious folks. Yeah, you go get dirty, Scott. Good catch up. You stay safe. Give Paige a hug for me. Yeah, we already know that UFOs are real. Yeah, exactly. UFOs, paranormal. There's too much evidence. Yeah, it's when someone says to my face, "No, ghosts don't exist." I'm like, you want to come around mine and meet the ghost cat and the shadow person? You want to spend the night? Yeah, freak people out when they hear the bell on the catnip sock going off. Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. The Black Hat Man. Yeah. No, I've not done that one. So I've just got the standard shadow person and that little dude, the floof monster. But I've encountered plenty of other stuff during my life. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I think the Black Hat Man's probably gone. I ain't going nowhere near him. He's like, nope, 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 nope. No, I'm not going near the person that if they go to church, church catches fire. I just wish that one day I could, like, and I've got one picture of the shadow person, but I just wish I could either get actual footage of the shadow person or of Zach doing things. Yeah. I know it's not just me because he interferes with Mary as well on a Sunday. He likes to bump her feet. Yeah, I've seen Jeepers Creepers. Of course I have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Black Hat Man. Um, and Slender Man and Goat Man and Dog Man, and I'm just trying not to watch too much of that stuff at the moment so it doesn't mess with my mind too much, given that the medication can cause nightmares, night terrors and that kind of thing. Although quite how my dreams could get scarier or darker anyway, I don't know, but perhaps if they were all pink and fluffy, that'd be quite scary for me. And I've seen the Black Dog as well, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Is it just dead people, ghosts, spirits on our plane, our dimension? Or do the dimensions cross over a bit every so often? You know, that kind of stuff. I don't know. All I know is something's there. But yeah, it's like saying we're the only people in the universe. Yes, that is just such a. To say that there can be no other life anywhere is just. No. We're not even sure if there's no life in our solar system other than us, let alone all the thousands of planets they keep finding around distant stars. Which is where creationists come unstuck. Yeah, exactly. Thing you just can't explain it. It's going to take someone with a far greater mind than mine to figure these things out. All I know is that I'm kind of sensitive, as it were, to it. I sort of see, feel, experience it. You know, if you feel like you're being watched, you probably are. You might not be able to see what's watching you. I mean, it's one of those things that goes back millions of years. So when we were the prey, um, there were things that hunted us. If you get that kind of uneasy feeling, like listen to your gut when it tells you things like that. When your spidey senses start tingling, pay attention. Could save your life. Or your sanity. I mean, someone like me, I've seen a lot, experienced a lot. If I see a ghost walking across an alleyway or a dog man, or something like that, it's not going to massively freak me out. I mean, I see a ghost, it's like, oh, hello, ghost. I talk to my shadow person, I talk to my ghost cat. Um, where if someone who's not a believer, has never experienced anything, suddenly sees something like that, it's gonna freak them the hell out. Um, I mean, I know of people who bought. Well, I know somebody who bought a house that turned out to be minorly haunted, and just hearing the occasional footsteps on the stairs was enough to terrify them, and to the point where they moved. To me, that's kind of a daily occurrence. It's like, oh, shadows walking around in the bedroom. Never mind. Feel a cat go lump onto the bed with you, and there's no cat there. Yeah, doesn't bother me in the slightest. Which is what I don't get about the paranormal investigation shows, when they do pick something up and they freak out about it. You know, you go in there expecting to find something, wanting to find something. You find something, you freak out. Why? Okay, if it's something malevolent or aggressive, then yeah, fair enough, get out of there. But most of it, eh, worse is going to do to make you jump. Or is that just me being me, jaded? Or have I already got one foot in that dimension? You never know. But on that, I think as I'm desperately needing a pee and needing to shut the door because it's getting a bit chilly in here now, I'm going to call it that for today. Thank you everyone for watching, turning up, putting up with me. Again, apologies for last week, but I really wasn't in a state to be here. And I shall hope to catch you all again next week, same time, same place. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your hobbies. Peace out. Rock on. Bye bye. Have fun and stay safe. Sunday sharp do 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 do. Sunday sharp do 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 do. Sunday sharp do 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 do. Sunday sharp.